Hi guys, this is Weekly sNews. As you know, we're talking about strange, stupid or silly news posted in newspapers. The first article for today is the following. A suspected drink driver smashed his car through a garden wall and then went straight into a parked car, leaving his car on a side and injured son inside. A witness said that he saw a man jumping out of the car, taking some photographs of the car and leaving. This son told police that his dad was actually drunk. This is the new nominee, and I'm not gonna hide it, a winner of our annual Parent of the Year award. He was also participating in a Complete Idiot award, but the competition is so high it's quite difficult to get to the top. Thank you everyone. It's such an honor to get this reward. Sorry, I'm a bit emotional. It's because I'm slightly drunk. Driving makes me feel nervous. When my boy was younger, I would tie him to angry animals, just to test his defense abilities. I would also leave him in a parked car in front of the shop where I went to buy some booze. I remember when he was 7 or 8, I liked to send him to a shop that was 5 miles away to buy some beer for me. He would normally return on the same day. As a reward, I would give him a little treat, but I'm a very responsible parent, so no more than 4 cans of beer. That's my boy. Very good boy. Why did he take pictures before escaping? Did he want to show off on Facebook? Or maybe he wanted to make sure that the owners of this place won't claim for blocked drain or dead parrot or any other damage that will come to mind. Now seriously, in what condition do you have to be to escape from this kind of accident, leaving your injured son inside the car? They will still find you, you moron! I don't understand the logic. A pervert who tricked 2 women into thinking that they had sex with him despite not having penis has been jailed for 3 years. What the hell is that? This first sentence is very confusing. How do you trick 2 women into thinking that they had sex with you when you don't have penis? Are they constantly drunk or very slow? Do they know the meaning of the word sex? This article is like reading a book written by a psychopath. You just have no idea what's gonna happen in the next sentence. Carlos de la Cruz, 35, was born as a female, but has been living as a man since he was 16, using a prosthetic penis. He had a relationship for 3 years with a woman who he blamed for not having kids. They've had relationship for 3 years and she didn't have a clue that the guy has no dick? Can I open my eyes already? Is that how it's supposed to smell? Rubber? Put that thing away from me. Ah! Why is it always cold and doesn't change form? You're a much better lover than my ex. He would go soft after just 5 minutes. Oh no, honey, your dick has fell off. What do you mean wireless? Can you leave it with me? Honey, just be honest with me. Are you faking orgasms? Because I see no evidence of us having sex. Are you sure it's not sour cream? Why don't you want to check if it's you to blame? I want to have babies. I know some people are quite slow, but this lady is definitely competing for Idiot of the Year award with a drunk dad who left his injured kid inside the car. A monkey in Paynton Zoo goes dental. Smart baboon flosses its teeth with a bristle pulled from a broom. This is so exciting! Try giving it a tablet and see if it can handle Facebook, YouTube, making photos of itself and its friends. Give it a week, and if after a week it can do all of these things and starts looking for power supply or Wi-Fi spot, then it clearly has the same amount of skills as most of the kids these days. Well, you need to start thinking about its future education, maybe college of some sort, but first of all you probably need to think about adoption. We have just seen an evolution from a baboon to a 21st century human being, so you can just stop praying to God and start blaming evolution for all of your problems. Maybe you need to start praying to evolution? What am I talking about? You don't need to pray to evolution, just go and study. Could that be that there is a very attractive female baboon in this zoo who raised her standards so high that next thing you know this baboon will start using soap, shave and find a job just to keep her in a relatively positive attitude. Although she will never be completely satisfied, and that's gonna be a new lesson that this naive baboon will learn. Hey baboon, don't rush with this evolution thing, it's not that cool. Next thing you know, you will be sent to work for your food and sex, and that's the last thing you want to do. A pervert was caught performing a sexual act in front of a shop dummy. He admitted to police that he has a thing for mannequins. CCTV operators spotted a guy staring at the fashion displays of the Topshop. He was charged for outraging public decency. Before that, he was also caught performing sexual acts in parks, on a coastal path, in front of neighbors. Performing a sexual act? I always thought that you need at least 2 people to do that. Strange thing. Article says that he was just staring at the fashion display. CCTV operators alerted police. Was he just staring or was he wanking? What's the reason for this alert? I mean, if you just look at the display, you're not breaking any rules, right? He admitted he has a thing for mannequins. No matter how much I think about this, I have no idea how you can use a mannequin. It's like trying to hump a table or a bicycle, which is actually possible. By the way, if these mannequins were white, you can charge him for racism. If they were small, you can add pedophilia to his sentence. I wonder if it matters for him if the mannequin is male or female. Did anyone tell him that underpants, it is all the same thing? Cold, hard, smooth plastic. What turns him on in parks? Squirrels or trees? Coastal path? Neighbors? Does he know that he can do it at home too, right? Maybe no one told him before. Lots of people in this world are suffering from erectile dysfunction, and this guy is just excited about everything. Squirrel, sea, tree, neighbors. He basically wants to make love to everything, even with a compatible connector. And what's the problem with cheering up neighbors with some sexy moves? I do it all the time. To be honest, this isn't a criminal you should be afraid of. If you see this guy and it really bothers you, just throw him a bone or a dummy. Citizens of Ipswich are not living the dream. They are being scared by this very loud and cold-blooded song that can start anytime, day or night. Oh shit, what's going on over here? Oh no, oh mom, let's move back to Salisbury, it's much safer there with the whole Novichok thingy. Turns out that this song was coming from the alarm installed by one company who was trying to use it to scare the burglars off. The problem that it was constantly going off by spiders who were triggering motion sensors. Every next sentence of this article is more creepy than the previous one. This song is freaking scary. It feels like one of them songs from Freddy Krueger or 1408 movies. The burglars that will decide to steal something from this company will have to spend all of this money on psychiatrists and new underwear. Great idea to install the alarm that will make the whole city call police. By the way, have you ever noticed that the scariest things in horror movies are kids? There's something creepy about them. This news article is really creepy, and to be honest, I'm done for today. I'm out of here.
Hello comrades, Fyodor is back. So first of all, let's subscribe to our channel. Down below there is a red button which says subscribe, so click on it and subscribe, and then the bell will be available to you, so click on the bell and you will get notifications for all our videos. And now let's begin with the crazy news from Russia. A guy digged a grave for his ex-wife. Sounds like a very caring ex-husband. But the problem is his wife is still alive. Apart from digging a grave for her, he also erected a tombstone on the local cemetery with her initials and photo. And finally, he brought the coffin lid to her house. That's how she found out about this joke. The cause for such a performance was another quarrel between our hero and his ex-wife. And I assume the quarrel was quite intense. Fuck you, stupid piece of shit, you ruined my life. I hate you. I hate everything what's connected with you. I'm gonna fucking kill her. But first, I'm gonna prepare everything. Now I'm ready to kill her. The ex-wife appealed to the court, and our hero with his son, yeah, his son was helping with his prank, awesome family, isn't it, were sentenced for a fine of 5,000 rubles and were forced to bury the tomb back. It is unknown whether the woman decided to keep coffin and a tombstone. Actually, why not? One day she will need it anyway. In Crimea, which is now Russia as we all know it, 2 school pupils from 3rd and 6th grade destroyed a nightclub. Yeah, this is the Russian way of partying. You party before you're 18. When you're 18, you are settling down. You're getting a wife, you're getting a house, you're planting a tree, and you're raising baby. Russian way, old-fashioned, old school, proper. Two kids with the shovels destroyed everything they could reach, and then covered everything what they could cover with a foam from fire extinguishers. Then they got tired and enjoyed Pepsi while sitting on the sofa. Actually, in this way, they were found by the owner of the nightclub. Kids were caught by the owner, and as it usually happens in such situations, they were denying everything. But luckily for the owner and unluckily for them, there was CCTV in operation and all their deeds were recorded. I'm pretty sure that kids weren't the only ones who were denying everything on that day. Taking into account that damage was assessed at 2 million rubles, what is quite a lot for Russia. If I would be on the place of their parents, I would deny everything. And first of all, I would deny that I have kids at all. If that wouldn't work, I would bribe someone to get a document proving that my parental rights were taken away from me. Russian technological giant Rostech announced a helmet which reads your mind. This helmet allows you to control home electronics and also can be used as a controller in video game. Finally, it will really help me. I will concentrate and I will be able to control everything, every single piece of electronics around me. Stupid useless piece of shit! Or it's my mind. For Russians, it's totally useless piece of invention. You can't control your bear with it, and it's not gonna play you balalaika. You can't drink vodka with it. You can't even order or create vodka with it. And the only technological thing you have is your grandfather's T-34 tank from Second World War, and that tank is capable of doing only one command, na Berlin, which means to Berlin. And he perfectly does it without any helmet. Russian engineers developed a space engine which works on clear spirit and water. And you know what you get when you mix water and clear spirit? That's right, vodka. Hello, command center, do you copy? We're running into a very serious problem. We need more fuel. Yeah, for our engine, for our new engine. More fuel. Please send us more fuel. We need every single drop of this fuel. Luckily for all of us, we're not gonna see cosmonauts like from Armageddon movie. In this case, we're gonna see satellites like cosmonauts from Hollywood movies. Because this fuel is designed to work on nano-satellites. And as we're sending nano-satellites to the space which work on vodka, shortly after we will need technology like from the movie Ant-Man in order to make nano-cosmonauts, nano-balalaikas and nano-bears. Because Russians cannot exist without all those three attributes. And all those three attributes will be up in space in nano-size, thousands of them. Probably this is a way how to migrate all Russians to the space. Unfortunately, we can't avoid political questions in this show, because what happens in Russia politics you won't find anywhere else. MMA fighter Jeff Monson was selected as a deputy from United Russia Party. I'm gonna tell you a secret. He's not Russian. Not Russian at all. He doesn't speak Russian, he wasn't born in Russia, and he was given Russian citizenship as a present. Isn't that strange? I don't think that strong Russia should start with a physically strong deputies who can prove that they are right with their fists. Also, it's very common in other countries, but let's pretend that in Russia everything is way more civilized. But we don't know everything about Russia. And maybe there is a better opposition. In this case, it makes perfect sense to have a MMA fighter as a deputy. He can fight bears while you making laws. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and now you're ready to subscribe to our channel. To do that, there is a red button in the flag of Soviet Russia which says subscribe. Click on it and you're sorted, you're subscribed. Alternatively, you can press on this button and also you'll be subscribed. And also, after you subscribe, there is a bell down below. Click on it and you'll get notification right to your mobile phone. And that's perfect, isn't it? Also, clicking subscribe is not going to take you to any other page, so you'll be able to continue watching videos as you normally do. Thank you. Goodbye, comrade.